Now, 7. Time, 10 o'clock. 19, on. Falling fast. Temps take another tumble. And some parts of South Florida won't feel like Florida at all. Deep cuts. Lawmakers passing a package to make up for the state's huge deficit. That means more taxes and higher fees.
I'm Nicole Enchilada, and that's not all. That package also includes school budget cuts, and parents and students are not happy.
Smash and dash.
I'm Don Guevara. Thieves playing grab bag at a high-end boutique, and check out the mess they left behind.
Teacher in trouble. A high school instructor busted. And wait until you hear what police say they found in his car. Castro in a coma. Rumors once again swirling about the former Cuban dictator's health. Disappearing act. A pilot accused of faking his own death by crashing his plane. Now landing himself behind bars. Kansas City stop.
I'm Louis Aguirre. Just how do they find them? Another night of loud, off-key, downright obnoxious contestants on Idol. And I got your highlights.
Farrow, Linsalata, Guevara, Cowan, Marsh, Shapiro, Aguirre, Narayan Stevens. The night team ready to report right now. This is 7 News at 10.
Turn up the heat, pull out those blankets. When you wake up, parts of South Florida will be flirting with the 40s. Good evening again, everybody. Temperatures have already started to drop.
The question is, how long will they stick around? Let's ask the man who knows. Protesters out in full force making their voices heard, concerned about cutbacks in the state budget that slash cash for schools. These cuts go way beyond the classroom.
It's all an effort to make up for a multi-billion-dollar state budget deficit. The night team's Nicole Enchilada live for us in Miami with details on this now. Nicole?
Well, Craig, as you know, in both Miami-Dade and Broward counties, as well as all the other counties across Florida, school districts have been struggling over the last year or so with dwindling revenues and having to make really severe budget cuts. But now there is bad news from the state. Under the budget changes that were passed today, the state will be spending approximately $140 less per student. And folks here are not happy about it. After dark, in front of a quiet Miami-Dade County School Board building, a band of students, parents, and teachers.
Not our schools, not us.
A chorus of voices. And the music of 2 fledgling musicians, all gathered to protest massive budget cuts to Miami-Dade County Public Schools.
I'm here because I want to save our schools before I leave. I want my school district to be okay before I go off to college.
That might be tough, at least financially. Miami-Dade County schools have cut nearly $300 million from the budget, and the news is getting worse. In Tallahassee Wednesday, budget changes will cut $47 million roughly from Miami-Dade County schools and $35.5 million from Broward.
Enough is enough. You've got to stop cutting funds to public education.
The problem, Florida's tanking economy brought in even less tax money than lawmakers had anticipated. So they slashed $2.8 billion from the budget, $466 million of that from school cuts, even though the budget was short $2.3 billion. That created a $500 million cushion just in case.
Well, we did today what every family and every business, every individual in Florida has to do when they have less money coming in to their coffers. We have to cut the budget.
But exactly how Miami-Dade County schools will make up the newest shortfall, no one is quite sure.
I think we're at the point that the budget cuts are directly going to impact the classroom.
No matter what, this is going to be a dramatically painful decision and a dramatically painful process for this community.
The potential impact also a concern to Miami Mayor Manny Diaz.
And all of us have to make cuts, but we can't cut our legs off. We can't cut the future of this state, this community, and not expect to pay the price later on.
So how all of this is going to end up shaking out in South Florida, it's still unclear right now. This budget just passed, but here in Miami-Dade County, Superintendent Carvalho says we should be seeing some proposals, some that a lot of people may not like, sometime next month. Reporting live in downtown Miami, Nicole Insalata, 7 News 19.
Crime on camera, a group of criminals